Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I don't know what we're doing, but we're about to do another get ready with me, do some makeup. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm about to hit these streets because yeah, like by the time I get done I feel like it's gonna be hitting. Okay, so we're about to start out with some of the e.l.f. brow lift. Looks like this, and I use this to just kind of taper up my brows because they thin. I don't have a lot, and yeah, we be trying to get it together. Okay, I'm gonna start by applying some of this to the brow and just greasing those on up so they stay in place. And then I'm gonna show y'all what I did differently because I've been noticing I love a good brow look. Like I like for my brows to look like brows but like tamed a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing recently to kind of help me with that, okay? Because I be needing to achieve it. I also wanted to say thank you to all of the new followers, but some of y'all, listen, I don't know why I had to say this almost on all the videos. Well, not really on almost all of them, but it seemed like every fifth video I get so many new followers that y'all don't go back through the other videos, and then y'all don't know the rules. So we just gonna say this. Listen, I am not for everybody. Everybody is not for me, okay? And this channel, I run it how I want to run it. You don't like it, you don't have to be here. Just continue to scroll. I don't care that you're coming here to try to get complexion tips, but you don't like my mouth. Well, listen to it on mute. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but you don't have to be here. So now that we have addressed that, we can go ahead and move on. Okay, so I've been using like a powder to fill in my brows because I just like the way it looks. It looks so much cleaner to me than trying to use like the gel. I don't know. This may not work because normally I use the gel first and then I'll go and kind of clean it up with the powder. Today I'm going straight in with the powder to see what this kind of gives, because 9 times out of 10 I normally draw my brows on a little bit thicker because I be trying to get that gel to work. But see, me and these brows, we gonna figure it out. If Ari don't do nothing else, let me tell y'all something about Ari. Ari's gonna figure it out. I may cry, I may fuss, I may be pissed the hell off, but bitch, I'ma figure it out. Oh, you know what? I do know what this video is going to be about. Somebody asked me to do a contour video. Listen, I don't really go heavy with it because I don't know what I'm doing, but like I can definitely show y'all what I do. I should know. Ari just be doing stuff and hoping and praying it comes out right, and 9 times out of 10 it's gonna come out right. I mean, we've had times where it hasn't, but like for the most part I think we're good. Okay, so before y'all ask, I'm gonna show y'all the brow powder I've been using because I keep telling y'all every single video, y'all need to learn how to use your stuff for multiple use. Okay, we don't just use it for one thing around here. we gonna do what we do. So I've been using this from the Juvia Place palette. I told y'all this is a good palette to get, so I've been using this little dark shade. You guys can use whatever dark shade you want, but I've been literally taking that on like a little brush like this. I think I might have got this from LA Girls, probably like $3-4, and just filling in my brows, and I like this a lot better. Now we're gonna go ahead and clean it up with some concealer. I'm trying to debate, like depends on where I'm going, whether I'm going to use my expensive products or my not so expensive products. I feel like I want to use a lip bar because she was $14 and I'm going to get my money's worth. I lied. We are not going to be using the lip bar because I can't seem to find it, but we are going to be using our Estee Lauder today, okay? This is in the shade Extra Deep. I don't know why it's in the shade Extra Deep. Do y'all see how light this is? This is what we talking about. I literally left Ulta today. Shit pissed me off so bad. I went up there to Ulta to get some more Fenty, and Fenty, girl, we must talk. Okay, because I just ran it and raved it on your products in like the last video, but we must discuss, right? So I went up there, and because your girl has been out in the sun, I am a little bit more chocolater than normal, right? So I was like, I need to get a color that matches my skin tone, so that way when I lay down my wigs, like it just looks a lot more natural, right? Hold on, because I gotta focus. Give me 1 second. Okay, and then one time I'm gonna clean up the top as well. Oh, I probably should have went in with the darker concealer, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You know, we're gonna make it do what it do. Always do. All right, now that I'm done with my brows, I can keep on talking. But y'all know for that portion, like I have to just stay focused. You know, like cause one wrong swipe and that brow is gonna be crazy. Anyway, I went in there because I've been out in the sun and I've been getting very chocolatey, so I was like, it's time to switch my shades. You know how like some people have like a summer shade and a winter shade? I don't have that because 9 times out of 10, I don't be in the sun. So I really don't have that issue. But this summer, trying to be different, been out there in the sun. So I was like, we need to switch shades. So let me go up in here, and who takes care of me better than Fenty? And I go in here and I look online, and I was like, well, you know, she only has like one olive shade, which is the 445, and the rest of them are warm, you know. But like, y'all know me, I can finesse some shit. So I was like, I can make that work. Wrong. Boy, was I freaking wrong. Before I continue, can we like really get into these brows? Like, girl, the powder did what it was supposed to do. Y'all better stop going out here spending all y'all money and learn how to flip and dip some stuff, okay? Change that eyeshadow right into a brow powder. All in one, okay? That was the best probably $14 I've ever spent. And if you want to be technical, like you want to go further than further, you could always use the little shimmers up in here as a highlight. But y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that level. I legit have not done color in so long. So guess what we about to do? We about to do some color because I kind of miss it just like a little bit. So today I'm going to use, I don't know if I want to do like a pink look or if I want to do, I think I'm going to do the blue because I haven't done this one in a while. And it's like, girl, why not? So we're going to use the Wahala 2 palette. I don't know if they still carry this one. One of the palettes has been discontinued, but I'm not sure which one. But we're going to use like these little greens and stuff up in here. We're going to do something like that. Why? Because I ain't did color in a while, and why not? So I'm going to start with the color. It's in the shade Lust. Oh, I was like, did I put down a base? I think I did. Okay, so we good. Be careful with color in general, not just Juvia's, but colors in general, because they do stain your eyelid. So I tell y'all to definitely use a base before y'all just go in and, you know, start rubbing shit. Anyway, so I go into damn Fenty because I was like, I think I am right now my summer shade. I would say it's a cross between 480 and 460, right? Like somewhere in the middle. So that would equal 470, right? You would think. And I checked online, and a girl online, I'm gonna post a picture of what they say 470 is. And unless I'm goddamn tripping, because you know sometimes the lights and Ulta don't be looking right, but unless I'm tripping, I do not believe that that is correct. So the girl that they had in the picture was more chocolate than me, right? So I was like, yes, that gotta be it, right? So I go in there and I look at it, and it says that golden or warm golden is the undertone. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can definitely pull it off. Girl, I went to swatch that shit on my hand. Honey, I was like, this is more golden than anything, right? Like super duper golden. So it's a cute shade, but for me, I would probably use that more towards bronzer and not a all over face powder, right? So I was looking at it, and then I was like, damn, I really don't want to get this, because for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I have a bad habit of buying stuff and never returning it. I've never returned any foundation, any type of makeup products. I haven't even returned clothes. If it's too small, I'll just give it to somebody else. And I know y'all probably like, all right, what the hell? Why have you never returned anything? I don't know. I think it's because like back in the day, I used to work in retail, and because of that, I don't know. I be feeling like, girl, don't you go in there and return shit, make their lives easier. Although I spend my hard work and money on it. Like, I get it. I get where y'all coming from. I'm just saying I've never returned anything. Things that I should have returned, especially that damn Juvia's. But you see how they came in handy like 3-4 months later? See, that's why I don't be returning stuff, because, I mean, eventually I'll find a reason to use it. Just haven't done so yet. Then, as I'm shopping, I'm going in with, like, the color, what is this? Oh, y'all know how to pronounce shit. Oh, what the hell I said? It made my head itch just thinking about it. Igbami? Lord, have mercy. I'm going in with the shade Igbami. It's a darker green color up in here, and I'm just going to apply this right here, because y'all know I love me a good deep edge, okay? Like, that's just my thing. So, just going to apply it up in here like So, but then I was looking at the foundation because I was like, maybe if I tried the actual liquid foundation versus the powder, it'll tell me like the true color of it, because y'all know sometimes like when you swatch the powder and then put it on, it don't really give you the true color. Again, ultra lights suck. So I was like, okay, well, let me do the foundation. I go to look at the damn foundation and it's so separated and just nasty. And I don't know if that's on my girl Ree, okay, because I've tried her foundations and it's been good. I think that might be just on Ulta just not giving a damn about Ree's products, okay? Because why are you allowing the foundations to separate like this? I don't know. And I don't know how long they have been sitting there. But anyway, I'm like shaking it and shaking it and shaking it, and it looks so red, like brick red. And I'm like, if it's supposed to be golden undertone, why is it so damn red? Here we go with this red shit again. I'm going to use some e.l.f. in the shade Fair Warm to cut my crease. Y'all know I did this in the last video. But anyway, I'm literally sending for real, because y'all know I don't like to do a whole bunch of shopping in places. Like, I can't. So I really went in there just to pick up the shade 470, right? Shade 470. I was literally about to grab it and go, but thankfully I did check to make sure it was my foundation shade. So I'm walking and I'm really talking to myself. Y'all, I talk to myself. Like, they say you're not crazy unless you answer yourself, but honestly, sometimes I answer myself, you know, like, that's a real thing for me. So I'm walking around and I'm talking to myself. I'm like, girl, you know you're not going to return this shit. So you need to make sure that this is what you want, because you know you're not going to come back in here and return it to get the correct shade. When I be talking to myself, like, it be full out talking to myself. And I feel like maybe I should go get help for that. But then on the other end, I feel like I shouldn't, because I'm talking to y'all right now. Ain't nobody up in here. And this is kind of like talking to myself, you know. So I feel like it's okay, right? It'll be fine. But I felt like that's why the Ulta employees, like, because it was a couple walking by helping other people, but I felt like they was like, nah, her ass is a little bit off her rocker. And then y'all know I'd be like, I don't know, I fidget. Like, I fidget, like, as I'm like waiting on something, I might just do a little jig right fast. I don't know, but I know they was probably like, her ass is a little bit off. But I wanted to make sure I didn't just pick this up, because again, I knew I wasn't going to return it. This technique, as y'all can see, is the same technique as we did in the last video, y'all. I promise y'all this works on color, works on nudes, whatever you thinking about. Get you a light shade, go in with a dark shade, and then whatever you're going to do on your lids, okay? Same thing. I reference it all the time. This is just what we do. I am going to darken up my corners again, because I just went in with the first shade of green. What was that? The Lust. I went in with Lust again, kind of brought that out, and now we're going to go back in with egg by me, okay? I feel like if you say it fast that it is saying it correctly, but I'm pretty sure it's not. There are two shimmers within this same palette, and I feel like they one and the same. Like, they like this much separate, barely, okay? One of them is called Hater and the other one is called Venom. I'm gonna go in with Hater first, because it seems to be a little bit like slightly darker, just like a little bit, not even too much, you know, just like a little bit. And I'm going to start to apply this towards the edge. Remember me telling y'all in the last video, depends on how many colors you want to apply. That's going to dictate how far you take your colors in. Let's say I was going all over my lid with this, then it wouldn't matter. But because I like to do like 2-3 different colors, sometimes a little bit faux, you know, it just really depends. This is dictating how and where I'm stopping and starting with my color. But anyway, I'm walking around this store and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm looking at different stuff. I looked at somebody said, what did y'all recommend? Y'all recommended Born This Way. I still have to try that foundation, but I did want a powder. Like I said, I prefer powder when I'm working with my units. Somebody asked me to do a video on units. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, I have not graduated TikTok University. I don't know what the hell I be doing. I did do like a couple months in cosmetology school, but still, I don't know what I be doing. But once I get to a point where I feel like I can tell y'all correctly, I'm gonna let y'all know. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Venom right kind of next to it. That's why I say, like, you can't really see the difference. Like, this honestly looks like one color, because it ain't too much of a difference, but it's still cute. It's still cute nonetheless. But anyway, when I say I'm in TikTok University too, that just simply means like I be scrolling on TikTok and see other people's techniques and be like, oh, let me try that and see if that works. Honestly, that's just what I do. It ain't nothing like an actual university, y'all. I be being facetious, but I don't know if y'all know that. Like, I'm very sarcastic. If you don't know, now you know, okay? What else I about to tell you? Okay, back, because I be getting, Lord, I got ADHD, because I be getting sidetracked like hell. Back to what I was saying. So then, I go over to MAC, y'all need to do better. I don't know if it's just in Ulta, because you know how Ulta only carries like certain shades in certain neighborhoods or whatever. I don't know if it's just Ulta, but like, y'all need to do better, especially on shade range. We are in 2022. This don't make no damn sense. Okay, they have a shade in here called Fame, and I'm going to go into my inner corner with this. I think this is the one that kind of looks green at times. But whatever, we gonna go into that little section that's left and just apply that there, because y'all know I love me a good bright inner corner. So we're just gonna apply that here. Oh my goodness, the fallout from this is just, oh, I hate it, because I know I'm gonna have to clean my face. But anyway, yes, MAC needs to do better. So I'm looking, and why do y'all only have, what is it, warm, cool, neutral as y'all colors? Like, what the hell? What is that? Y'all, this is what I be talking about. Y'all think I be reaching. Y'all think I be acting crazy. No, these brands only pull out shit for certain people. But anyway, I was like, I guess I can do warm because, again, they don't make a lot of stuff for olive undertones. So here we are. So I'm like, I'm going to do warm, right? But I couldn't decide whether I was NW50 versus NW55. And the reason why I couldn't decide, because it really depends. I'm trying to see if I'm still, like, y'all can kind of see a little bit from where my watch is. You see how dark I got? Well, not, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but like, yeah. Anyway, I've tanned a lot in the summer, so I couldn't decide which one. I was like, I feel like NW55 is going to be my summer color, and then the NW50 is going to be my winter color. But I didn't know, because both of them, like, you couldn't really see it. Again, I don't know if it's Ulta lighting or it's the products, but you couldn't really see it. Of course, I'm about to hit this off with just like a little bit of black, because yeah, I need blacks in my life. Don't know about you, what you like, but for me, I need a little bit of black in there. I feel like if you're gonna do like a thick wing liner, then you probably don't need black, but for me, I don't really mess with the wing liners anymore, so yeah, I'll be needing some black. So I wound up getting, what is this? The MAC Studio Fix in the shade NW55. Do y'all know that in Ulta, I don't know about the website, but I know in Ulta, this is the second to last deep shade they have. One more shade after this, which I think is like NW56 or 57 or something like that. That's the last shade they got. So like, what happens to the people who are not this color? And then the range, like, they have so many different things for lighter women, you know, they got a whole bunch of options for y'all. But then when it comes to us, you give us like 4 shades to choose from. I think it's unsettling to know that this is how you're still coming in 2022. And I know MAC has been around for a minute, and when I say a minute, I'm talking about like when I first started doing makeup, MAC was around. My mom used to wear nothing but MAC products back in like the early 2000s or whatever. That's how I fell in love with MAC. And so I know that as much money as y'all pulling in, y'all could easily begin to integrate different shades of brown into your line. And again, I'm just speaking on what's in the shelves in Ulta. Not really sure what's in the shelves in Sephora or at MAC.com, but I want to say that it's like one of the deepest shades. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments, because I don't know, but I just feel like it's very sad. I'm using the shade, Jesus, this ain't no shade. I'm using NARS, the primer, okay? And we just gonna prime our skin. I'm using this one today, even though I don't normally do, because I don't like to use my expensive stuff, but I'm using it today because I can't find my other ones. And we've already started using NARS, so why not finish using NARS? I'm going to use my NARS Soft Matte in the shade Nude Caledonia. I'm a little bit scared. Like I told you, I've been out in the sun, so I'm not really sure if it's gonna hit like it's supposed to, but that's okay. We gonna make it work, okay? If Ari don't do nothing else, she gonna make some shit work, okay? Period. So I'm just putting this up in here, you know, blending this out. I know somebody said that I should start vlogging. I am really, really shy. Nobody really believes me, but I am. I'm a shy person until I become comfortable, which means like I'm in my own little bubble right now. So of course I'm comfortable being who I am. But like when I'm around people, I'm really reserved, especially being out in public. I'm not really sure how I feel about being out, setting up a tripod, walking away from the tripod to record the content, then walking back to pick up the tripod. Like that right there will probably embarrass me. Not to say you should be embarrassed if that's what you do. That's what you do. I'm not mad at you. Get your money. But for me, I just don't know if that's really a thing. And then I also know how invasive it could be. Like I'm also a very private person, so I'm not really sure that I want people in my business like that. But I am going to try to vlog when I go down here because I have to go to an in-person meeting for this house. So I'm going to try to vlog because I know that could probably help somebody. Help it help me, shit. So I am going to try to vlog for that, but I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know. Like, I don't know if y'all feel like I be doing stuff. I really, for real, I'm so laid back. I really don't do nothing unless it involves my kids. Like, yesterday we went to go see the movie Nope. It was pretty good. The Jordan Peele little compilation deal with Keke Palmer and the other guy from Black Panther, and what's the other movie he was in? The Sunken Place movie. We went to go see that, and that was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I feel like it could have been better. Jordan Peele's always been like a little off to me. His movies they definitely give you think pieces. Like you have to watch them a couple times. But yeah, that's probably all I did. I'm like trying to think of anything else that I be doing. Like I really don't do nothing. I mean, I go to the gym. If you guys want to see footage of me going to the gym, but then again, like in those situations, I kind of try to be very silent as possible. And all my friends are like the same way. This is NARS in the shade Walnut that I'm using to conceal. But yeah, all my friends are like the same way. We're all pretty private. So I don't want to be around them recording either. I don't know. I feel like when I go out to enjoy myself, not to be really concerned with creating content. Like I create content now because, girl, starting to pay the bills a little bit. But just to be out like kind of vacationing or whatever and really trying to clear my mind and then be concerned with, oh, let me record this, let me record that. I don't know if that's really my just right now. Not saying I won't do it. I just have to find like a balance for it. How do you guys feel about giving your significant other a pass? I don't know. I feel like this. Look, I feel like ain't nobody perfect, men and women. And I feel like if they want to cheat, they gonna cheat, right? My thing is, I was talking to my friend about this. My thing is, I don't want to know. And if I do know, I'm gonna tell you right now, like it's over. So I don't know how the hell you gonna hide it. I don't know how you gonna do what you do, but I don't want to know. My friend was like, well, she would give a pass. She would give her significant other a pass, but then she would always be concerned about when he used the pass. And I feel like that just kind of defeats the purpose of the pass, because it's like if you give them a pass, I don't think you need to know when and where. Like I feel like that would be more heartbreaking than giving you a pass. I don't want to know. I don't want to know shit. I don't want to know shit because I know my temper. I'm not all the way there, and ain't no telling what I would do to you or the young lady that you cheated on me with. And at this point, it's honestly beyond women. Like some men are going out and they cheating with men. Have y'all seen that thing on TikTok? I'm pretty sure it's all over Facebook, but I don't have a Facebook. Where the guy, he used to be gay. He said he used to be gay. And then he started dating this girl. Then they got engaged. Then from there, he got her pregnant. Then he set up like these engagement photos, saved the dates or whatever, sent those out. Then here's the kicker. Then he decided he didn't want to be with her no more. He wanted to be with the guy. And then they was gonna get married on the same day that him and a young lady had chose as their day. Ain't that shit crazy? Lord have mercy. How she's keeping a sane mind right now, I don't know. But it couldn't be me. That honey looked so good last time, the Fenty honey, that I'm gonna use it again. Because it just looked so bomb last go around. So we're gonna use it again. Yeah, but can y'all freaking imagine? I think that'd be my concern more than anything else. Like, first of all, a lot of people now, I don't know what it is. I don't know why people can't just live in a damn truth. If you like men, you like men. But I feel like that is something that you need to disclose to a woman so that she has the option to make the choice whether or not she wants to stay around. But let me find out you you not only cheated on me, but you cheated on me with a man. Like, that's harsh. Like, that's whoa, foul on the play. You didn't give me enough time to make a decision if this is something I was open to or not, you know. Like, that's, and I feel like it's no competition with the man. Like, you can't possibly give your significant other what a man is giving them. Even like on the women's side, I don't know, because I think the women I think they use dildos, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So I was like, maybe he could give you what the woman is giving you because both got a little thing. I don't know. But I know for as far as like a man, I mean, I guess you could. Now that I'm thinking about it, I guess you could give them what a man give. Child, this is too much for my brain to process. Okay, so I then got off track and forgot to tell y'all. So that was the highlighting step. I simply highlight areas that I want to appear brighter or fuller or bigger, right? If you want something to appear smaller, I would not suggest highlighting like my big ass forehead. That's why we not gonna highlight it too much, you know. We just gonna leave it. Now, as far as contour, from what I know, y'all, I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm self-taught. I do what I want to, okay? I use the 480, okay? I told y'all this. I use the 480 and I use like a little angled brush. It looks like this. It's broke. I'm trying to see if I got another one. This one's broke, but I think this one came from Real Techniques. This one is the RT028, and again, it's just an angle brush, and I feel like it just helps to carve out my cheekbones. And contour really depends on how you want your face structure to be, okay? Everybody's face structure is not the same. There are different face shapes, like there's diamond, there's round, I think there's like a couple more, I don't know. But it's different face shapes, so it really just depends on what look you want to go for. But I learned like a couple videos ago, I'll let y'all know, that it is better to swoosh instead of just kind of like patting it here, because then you kind of like pack it on, right? So you want it to be blended, so I swoosh, okay? And I apply contour to any place that I want to appear a little bit smaller. So it would be my nose, my forehead, cheekbones, because I want them bitches to look nice, like, you know, Naomi Campbell type shit. So and then you could also do your jawline. I don't know, I'm not really big on my jawline just yet, because I don't know, like, I feel like when you go to laugh, like, ha 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 ha, all of this is out, you know what I'm saying? All of this is out. So, and then you can see like that big line there. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it, so I don't do it. But I definitely do that forehead because I need that forehead to look smaller. I do my nose, I do my cheeks for show. I've noticed that there is such a stigma with men who sleep with men, like y'all know, the H ends with the V type of thing and the A ends with the S. It's such a big stigma with that. And honestly, after watching Pose, like, Pose just kind of gives you insight on stuff like that. You gotta stop doing that, because old girl just came out, a woman just came out not too long ago, probably this week. So she was linked to Chris Brown and Nick Cannon, and she has, I don't know if she has a HV or she had the other one, I don't know, but it was like, you know, she's not a gay man. So we have to stop linking those two together, okay? I don't think that that's fair to them. I don't think it's fair to just automatically assume because they are, then that's what they have. So my issue with him sleeping with the man does not stem from that. I just had to clear that up because, you know, people love reading in between the lines. So I had to clear that up. My issue would be, I can't give you what he gives you type of thing. I don't know how to do that. Sorry, like, I'm not strong like that, so I'm not sure how you will be satisfied with me. Okay, I'm going back in with the honey, and I'm going to brighten up my under eye a little bit more. You do not have to do this if you don't want to. Like, y'all could stop here and be okay, but I like a very bright under eye. So I'm just tracing out my under eye and just packing that in there, and I'm gonna bake with this. Also doing down the sides of my nose to kind of carve out my contour for my nose and get that together too. I don't know, I feel like when it comes to cheating, I feel like why Why do we have to cheat instead of being honest? I feel like if you grown, like I'm talking about grown, like once you accept, you know, who you are and what you want and your desires, I feel like why do we have to necessarily go to cheating instead of just being open with one another and just saying, hey, I'm craving attention for somebody else, you know, give you a pass, I'm gonna have a pass. The deal is ain't no questions about it. It's a one-time thing, right? If we're both grown enough to do that, I don't see the issue. But I feel like when you go to cheating and stuff, you got a lot to lose behind that. I don't agree with that shit. It's a lot to lose. You playing with people's feelings, and that's how people end up hurt or worse, you know, by playing with people's feelings. Like if you're gonna do it, I feel like you should sit your partner down and let them know how you feeling, where you coming from, and to see if they'd be open to it. And if they not, I don't feel like you should go out here and cheat. I don't think that that's fair to them. I feel like if you really want to go and cheat, you really want to explore, you really want to be with somebody else, you break it off. What's the saying? If it's meant to be, it'll come back. It'll come back, you know. But I don't feel like you should take them through that. I have never ever felt the urge to cheat. I've always been like honest with folks. Like if I get to that point where I feel like okay, I want to be with somebody else, I'm gonna tell you straight up, hey, I don't feel that this is working. So what are we gonna do? Like I'm not satisfied. Let's figure this out. You know, like I'm the person, like I feel like we're gonna have a conversation about it before I go out here and do something stupid, especially if I don't want to lose you. If I don't care, like if I told you I don't want to be with you and you continue to do stupid stuff and try to force me to be with you, then yeah, I'm gonna do something freaking stupid just to let you know, like I don't care. But playing with the people's emotions and stuff like that, I just don't believe in that. And I feel like anything that you put out here in the universe is gonna come back to you tenfold, right? So you go out here and you play with somebody's feeling like that, that's gonna come back on you, right? So I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna jeopardize my future and my karma, especially if you want to be with somebody. If you that's what I don't understand. I really do not understand people who cheat willingly. You willingly cheated and then you're up here crying. Like what are you crying for? You knew that there was a possibility that this was going to come back on you and that you were going to lose the person you were talking to. So I'm not understanding why you're sitting here crying now. That does not make sense to me. This was a conscious decision for you to go out here and mess with somebody else, and now all of a sudden you want to cry? Girl, suck it up. I'm going to put some of my jumbo liner in here. This is from LA Colors, not LA Girl. LA Colors and LA Girl are two different people. But I love their jumbo pencils, the LA Colors ones. And I think I got this from like Walmart. Just have to add some yellow to this. I don't know why, but I definitely want to add a little bit of yellow in the inner corner here just to kind of give me a little bit of color. Again, I don't know why, and it may just be like a subtle little pop of color. You may not even be able to tell it's there, but to me, I wanted a little bit of yellow in that corner. Okay, I'm adding just a little bit of bronzer. This is the Juvia's Bronze Dark palette. Lord, I couldn't figure out what it was, but yeah. And I'm just simply doing this just to add like a little bit of color into my face. You don't have to do it, but I do feel like it kind of helps with the transition from the light to the dark. You know how you got like a bright under eye and then, you know, you got your darkness there. I feel like it does help with the transition there. When people be cheating, they do not be crying and snotting and stuff, all of that, because them people is remorseful. I honestly do not believe those people are remorseful, because if you were that remorseful, you wouldn't have did it. And sometimes they be doing it multiple times. So this is your 5th time doing it, then all of a sudden you crying. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's no way. It's no fucking way that you're remorseful. I feel like people really just be crying for one or two reasons. One, they got caught. Okay. If they didn't get caught, they was gonna keep on doing it. And then 2, they didn't expect you to leave, okay? So they cheated on you and they thought that you would still be around. Y'all could work it out. So it wasn't a big deal, so they could do it again. What's the girl, the basketball wife, Brandy? They have been cheated on so many damn times. It's not funny, and I'm not saying it in like a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, you keep accepting him cheating on you and he's admitted to sleeping with like 50 women. It's sad, bro. Okay, I threw in like some little rinky-dink curls into my hair, because yeah, I'm tired of doing this. All right, so let's go ahead and blend out our under eye. you know, anywhere we got like this excess powder going, we're gonna blend all of that out, okay? Y'all know one thing about me is I'm gonna try different liners because I love me some good brown liners. So I think I've had this before and I didn't like it, or I didn't know how to use it. One or the two, you know, like it could be either or with me. So I'm going to try the MAC, ooh, not cork. I was about to say cork. I do have cork and I don't really like cork. Cork is not deep enough for me. But chestnut. And I tried it on my hand and it looked like it was gonna be some fire. So we're gonna try it again. So MAC Chestnut is what I'm using. But only subscribe if you like the content, because it's no sense in you trying to steal tips and stuff from me and you really don't fool with me. Lord, I want to say the last time I used this, it had like a red undertone. Jesus, please do not let this have a red undertone. And Night Moth, I think I tried that one too, and it was like, so it's not even brown, it's like a purple shade. I am going to use, where's my Nubian sand, because y'all know this has become like one of my favorites. Of course it has, okay, by Juvia. So just gonna use that. She is pigmented. It don't take a lot, okay? Okay, so my only gripe with this is that it is a little bit red. And maybe I'm just not used to wearing very brown liners. Like y'all know when I do liners, I normally mix them with things that make them a lot darker. Or I'll go with eyeliners because they are a lot darker. That is my only gripe about this, is that it is extremely, well, not extremely, but there's like a red undertone to it and I don't like it. Okay, let's set our face using our e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Jesus, that is a mouthful. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you want to be here. Don't try to force yourself into this platform. It's not for everybody, okay? Members only. Anyway, I did go in and I added some of the Fenty Hot Chocolate to my lips on like the outer portion, and I like the way that it kind of warmed it up a little bit, because that freaking, what is that? It's not cork. I don't know why I keep calling it cork. The Chestnut by MAC, it's definitely got like a little bit of red, definitely a good liner. I gotta kind of get used to working with it. I think if I continue to work with it, I will continue to put the hot chocolate over top of it, because it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of does what it's supposed to do. Hopefully the video kind of showed you guys how I contour. I really don't do a lot anymore. Like I don't use cream contour because to me it just, I'm a powder girl. I like working with powders. So I use a lot of powders. Well, not really a lot of powders, but like 3 to 4. So not bad. But yeah, hopefully you guys got something from the video. Once again, if you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.